Hey everybody, this is Matt, the Millionaire Mailman Boss. I'm taking another step on my journey from mailman to millionaire. Thank you for taking some time out and watching my video. I wanted to make a quick video for you talking about is your company, is your the company that you have decided to hitch your wagon to, is it legitimate? Does it work? There's a few criteria. There's a few things that set some companies apart from others. And of some of those on the negative side have been shut down recently. And by recently, I mean in the past basically 2 years, 24 months, or maybe even a little less. Or if they haven't been shut down, they've at least been in trouble. And that's the reality that recruiting is more important than selling. See, the lifeblood of all companies and all industries across the board, everything from Wall Street to your street, is sales. There has to be something that's sold, whether that's time or a service or a product or whatever it is. There has to be a transaction that something is sold. So if a company is based or built upon recruiting and pushes that as one of its main tenets, as one of its main things, then problems arise. Problems crop up. It can cause a company to get into trouble, really. And that's a truth. That's a truth across the industry, and it's something that's happening daily. So I wanted to make this video to talk to you about World Global Network, my company. Now, um, we're a company, we're 6 years old, but we're basically just throw that out the window because we went through a rebranding less than a year ago. And when I say rebranding, I mean a year ago, this company was primarily a telecommunications and mobile communications company that had 700,000, 800,000 reps that resided mostly in parts of Europe, North Africa, and so sorry about that. I had to take a quick drink of water. Anyways, Europe, parts of North Africa, and the Middle East. Okay, so that's where the bulk of business was done. Well, just around a year ago, the Helo was launched in a beta version, which kind of shifted the company's focus, rightly so, to wearable technology. And 1% of the original amount of reps at that moment were American. 1%. Well, let's call it North American because I'm going to include Canada in the numbers that I'm going to show you. Um, anyways, there was no market penetration in the U.S. when this rebranding happened. When this kind of the refocusing of the company and the focus of the U.S. See what's true in this industry. If you're a company that's born outside the U.S., you can't penetrate. You can't have market penetration for the rest of the globe until you go through the US. So say you're a company that launches in India and you need market penetration to Canada, South America, you know, Europe, and other areas. You need to go through the US. That's why the US is such a hub for network marketing. Um, it could be true in traditional business and traditional industries as well, but I'm not an expert on that, so I won't speak on it. So I said all of that to set up what I'm going to show you. And I'm going to pull back the curtain and I'm going to show you how transparent World Global Network is. I'm going to show you what you need to see, um, like straight from the company's website. This is worldgn.com. You can go there right now and look at what I'm going to show you. Okay. So when I talk about legitimacy and about the kind of foundation built, that is very important. And then I spoke to you briefly about where we are in a year's time, in just under a year's time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to scroll down through this website. It's an incredible website. I mean, beautiful. You can take some time and go through this. Again, it's worldgn.com. And you know, information and news and all that. But I'm going to come right here down to the bottom, and I'm going to click on average earnings chart. Okay, it's going to take you to another web page. It's going to say world average earnings chart. Download your chart. Let the window load. Okay, so this is USA and Canada market. Now I want to make sure you see this. This analysis covers the following time period from January 1st to March 31st. Today is April 18th. So these numbers are January 1st this year to March 31st this year. There's going to be another quarter analysis for the next. It'll be released on July 5th. Okay, so income is based on effort put forth and continued effort at building solid business legs is the best way to build a lasting leveraged income. See, this company's really, really keen on following every single guideline, every single rule. Every T is crossed, every I is dotted. There's a real kind of almost fanatical focus from this company on doing everything right. Why? Well, because we're partnered with Toshiba and Quality. And we're a publicly traded company. These things are very important to show you. Okay, so I'm going to download this now. Take us to this PDF. USA and Canada, again, that's what I was going to be talking about. Average income chart. I'm going to skip through this, but this is a lot of, you know, I mean, you can pause this video and read all this. Average income for all world associates during this period was $393.35. So $400 from January to March. That's January, February, March. That's 3 months. The average income for all world associates was $400. That is realistically phenomenal. Phenomenal. 3 months, the average earning is $400 for all the reps. That's an incredible figure when you look at what usually happens in this industry. That whole 97%. Then the 90s percentile of people earn nothing. No money. Okay? So I want to show you something that's very important. This is how you determine legitimacy. If you're analyzing World Global Network to see whether it's a company that you want to partner with, or you've gotten to the point where you've gotten excited, but you haven't pulled that trigger, I need to show you this. These are the customers, okay? This includes all associates who joined World, made at least one purchase, they have not enrolled any customers or associates, and they have not received any form of commission from World. These are customers. Now, I want to make sure at this point to tell you that there is zero join fee for World Global Network. You don't pay to join. That's another indicator of the kind of, you know, perfect structure of World Global Network. There are more customers than there are business builders. More than 3,000 more people in the US and Canada from January to March. And this is how this is one of those kind of signs. This legitimacy, these numbers, okay, you know, just to kind of to take a step back here. How many times have you seen a, you know, prominent or leader or just a leader in a company do a video where they're excited to show you their income disclosure statement? Usually this is something, now granted, on the regular website, at the bottom, it's buried down here because there's a lot more positive and cool things to show you. But this is something that I look at as a selling point, as something that's actually very exciting about this company. There are more people buying our product, in particular the Helo and the Helo LX, than there are people that are building the business. This means that this will drive the numbers, and I'll touch on these numbers for you. Okay, so like I showed you, this is that average earning. This is the amount of people that have earned a certain amount of income tier. And I want to, this is crazy money. This is great money for 3 months, but I want to take you down to here from $1 to basically $1,000. Almost half the people. The typical participant earnings of business builders, that's these people here, was around $229.98 from January to March. That is incredible. That's an incredible number. There's more people making between $1,000 and $5,000 than there are people making no money. That's an incredible thing. And again, this is not a guarantee of income. I'm going to make this disclaimer because it's legal. I have to do this. Okay, this is exciting. All right. These results, this is not a guarantee of income. You got to work hard. You got to build a business. You got to plug in. You got to stay active. It's a business. You're not guaranteed success no matter what you're doing, whether it's making a pie or building a business with World Global Network. I want to take you here. I just want to point something out to you. This grand president millionaire, that one person, that's my upline. I can reach out to Chad and Natita Chong right now and talk to them. They are accessible. They are reachable. They are dedicated to the team. They will come to me here in San Diego, California, and do an event for me if I ask them. Now I want to take you to the people that rank in the first rank. The amount of people, 339 people, half the percentage of the entire group. Okay, I want to show you these incomes. 3 months average, 3 months low, 3 months high. This is the lower rung, the lower rank in the company. This is incredible. This should tell you something very important, something to get excited about. Um, and I mean, look, again, World Global Network might not be for you. Okay, it could be. You could be incredibly happy where you are. But if you have done any research and you've learned anything about wearable technology and technology in general, where it's going, if you see this right here, App Store, and then I tell you about Open API, and I talk about, everything that we have to offer in World Global Network. And then I show you something as incredible as the US and Canada for a 3 month period, what's happening in our marketplace. And we were rebranded less than a year ago. Look, I want to make sure you understand something even further. Chad and Natita Chong, my upline, these people right here did this, and they started in like September, but didn't go hard until November last year. So let's count. November, I'm doing fingers in case you can't see it. November, December, January, February, March, April. 6 months. It's April 18th today. 6 months they did this. Are they typical? No, they are atypical. They are extraordinary. Okay? But that just goes to show you that a regular person starting from scratch with skill and passion and drive, where they give up sleep and they give up time with their family and they really care about their team, can accomplish this. Now, you may be someone farther down this line. Who cares? But I looked at a figure from CNN Money from a couple years ago. It said that in the average household where the house has been foreclosed on, where a family has lost their house, if they had an extra $300 a month, they would have kept their house. So on average, across the U.S., the numbers, according to CNN Money, was a household that lost their home, it was foreclosed on. If they had an extra $300 a month, they would have saved their house. So just, look at what's possible on a realistic level, and then see what's possible for someone who's a very special person. When you fall somewhere in here, look at these numbers in a 3-month period. It's incredible. This is the income disclosure for World Global Network, US and Canada, the average incomes. These are the amount of customers, 10,357. These are the business builders, or the reps, finger quotes, reps, 7,259. Incredible. So guys, that's what I had. That's what I had for, uh, business legitimacy. Is it a real viable business? And, talking to you about, the real numbers, the numbers behind what's driving World Global Network's success. It starts with you. So this is what I suggest you do. Give me a call or text me at 619-630-4787, or just go visit yourhelosuccess.com, and get educated. Look at the numbers for yourself. Go to worldgen.com. Look at the numbers that I'm talking about. You just go to the bottom of the screen, click on average earnings chart, and do your own investigation. Dig into it. Read the fine print. I welcome it. I love it. And then let's talk about what's possible. Guys, I love you. I respect you. I believe in you. This has been Matt, the Millionaire Mailman Bossum. And ladies and gentlemen, I am a world changer. Love you guys. Bye.